What all the weathermen and meteorologists said about Hurricane Irma was 100% true. This is Hurricane Irma on our avocado grove. We just had a lull in the winds a little bit ago, so I took the camera and did a quick tour. Obviously the winds are back up now. Take a look at what I found. Here's a shot of the grove. All those trees, everything you see there used to be about 10 feet higher. These trees behind me, this whole grove behind me was about 10 feet taller when I went to bed last night. And these trees were full of fruit, ready to be harvested in about 6 weeks. Not the case today. And we haven't even gotten the strongest winds yet. But the main reason I want to show this is not to garner sympathy or poor me or show you that kind of thing. We'll get out there tomorrow, we'll start going to work, we'll salvage what we can, and we'll bring a crop back up next year. I show this video because I actually have some YouTube followers who are genuinely interested in what it takes to grow avocados. And this is part of being a farmer. You're subject to Mother Nature. The second reason for this video is to demonstrate that what all the weathermen and meteorologists said about Hurricane Irma was 100% true. We are 200 miles from the eye of the storm and we're getting clobbered over here. I can't imagine what the folks in the Florida Keys are going through right now, and I just can't stop thinking about my friends along the west coast of Florida. If it's this bad over here, it's going to get really bad over there. It's going to be a major recovery effort. I can't even think of what more to say. That's all I'm going to say. We're about 18 hours into this hurricane now, Hurricane Irma. I feel more like I'm making one of my fishing videos than a farm video. I'm walking through ankle deep water that's about to get knee deep. I've never seen water here before. While we didn't get the intensity of the storm that Marco Island got, Naples got, that Fort Myers is getting right now, we got 18 hours of storm. And as a result, my farm is destroyed. That back there, that used to be my banana patch. It's gone. Behind me here and all extending down there, that was my mango grove. It's gone. My mulberry tree is still standing. Then behind me here, I had a lot of nice decorative trees. You know, kind of cool things just to walk the grounds and look at. They're not gone, but they're all knocked down. They'll be gone in a couple days, that's for sure. You probably can't see them, but there's about a half a dozen little avocados hanging there. They're my lula avocados. They are delicious. This morning, there was maybe 1,000 avocados on this tree. Now the tree is 1/4 the size. They're the only ones I could find. Well, last time I bought a chainsaw, immediately as I was driving back to the farm, I had buyer's remorse. I think I got caught up in the moment. I bought a little too much chainsaw. I spent a little too much money on it. I felt like maybe turning around and returning it and getting like 1 or 2 levels lower, smaller, less power. Now I wish I turned around and got 2 more. It's going to be a lot of work. We'll rebuild. This guava tree, he'll be coming down in the next hour probably. He's ready to fall on top of me right now. Luckily, my jaboticaba is still standing, but he's surrounded in about 1 foot of water, which is going to loosen the soil. His roots won't have as good a grip, and it's just going to take a little bit of a breeze to blow him over. If this wind doesn't stop within the next 15 or 20 minutes, I'm going to really start losing trees, because now the rain's coming down. I just discovered this about 10 minutes ago. That right there is my lychee tree. Now again, I don't grow lychees as a commercial product. I just grow them for my wife and son and me to come out and enjoy, but I'll probably be able to trim him back and prop him back up. But with all the other damage that's happened to this section of the farm, looks like I'll be just clear cutting this and starting fresh. Behind me is the avocado grove, the biggest part of the operation here. And every single one of these trees has been snapped in half. And from a real quick visual inspection, a good 20% of them have uprooted and blown right down. Probably more than that. I haven't gotten to get too deep into it. This right here, if you follow this, what looks like a river, is my road. Takes us out to the main road. And as you can see, it's totally blocked Right now you can only see that one tree, but I guarantee you there's like 20 more behind it that I'm gonna have to cut through tomorrow just to get us out of the farm. I already had to cut some down in there last night. The scary thing about this, and it's exactly what they were saying on the Weather Channel and all the news, is the size of this storm. If you look at this damage, we were about 150 to 200 miles away from the eye. But because we were out in this giant storm for so long, we took about 16 hours of wind from the east. Then as the eye went north of us, now we're getting the wind from the south, along with a lot of rain. So a couple hours ago, I thought we were done. The wind died down, we didn't have much rain. I took a walk, I saw what trees were knocked down. I said, okay, all right, we're gonna recover from this. Then in the last 2 hours, the wind shifted direction, started coming from the south, picked up really fast, dumped a lot of rain, weakened all the root systems, and I'm losing trees every minute. As I said earlier, I'm not making this video for shock or to get any kind of sympathy or anything like that. I'm a farmer. I knew what I signed up for when I decided to make my living this way. But I want people to see evidence of exactly what all the weathermen were saying. That while you might be on the outer band of this storm and not experiencing the same intensity of winds and storm as people around the eye, if it hits you, you're in it for 18 or 20 hours, it's going to be carnage. I don't know what happened to Miami yet. I don't know what happened on the East Coast. I know Naples got hit. I know Fort Myers is getting hit. It's going to be a rough couple of years for the Florida economy. It's going to be a lot of work. We'll rebuild.